Hello, welcome back to Adventure Map Time. Today we're going to be looking at the story, we're going to be looking at the second island, and I'm also going to explain how the boss battle Bircheriss works. I didn't really go into too much depth of the plot last time, so that's what I'm going to start off the episode doing today. So I have actually made some adjustments on this island because there were quite a few... The feedback I got was basically the last step was a little bit too obscure like I thought it was, so I've changed that, but yeah, I don't want to just go through absolutely everything, otherwise it'll be spoiled for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the under cabin. So you probably haven't seen this yet. So you're going to sink down. So once you've got past that first step, this is where you're going to end up. Now, let me first start by saying this map is actually going to be quite heavily based on Zelda. Well, not based on, but inspired by. It's going to sort of follow the same structure as a Zelda game might. So you might have sort of got that by the island hopping idea. So this is where you're going to... By the way, this is just... this is not going to be here. This is a developer tool. So this is where you're going to end up. And yeah, I'm going to have to sort of explain a bit of the story here and spoil a little bit for you, but just to explain things. So you can end up here, and it's basically an abandoned meeting place. So you've got a map of the island up here, like so. And yeah, so if we go through here, there's not really much down here. We're going to find this room with a chest and a journal and a map. So the map goes to, basically the map's telling you where to go next. But I have a copy of this here. That's the map you're going to get. As you can see to the right, and I'll show you here. You can see the island that we're on is just to the right, that's where our cursor is, and the island that we want to go to is just a little bit over that direction. So let's look at the journal, because this is relevant to understanding what's going to be happening. So, okay, so 14th Moon 102. My old diary is lost in the wreckage, so this shall be my first entry. The annual Fang Outpost meeting took place 2 days ago. A tradition for many generations. My late father left me as the keeper of the isle, and as a result, I, Olor, must host a convention of the 7 head pirate crews of the Heradian Sea on the 12th moon of the year. So I've got a bit of story here. This was my first meeting, and I had not been looking forward to it. These pirates are not the kind you would wish to mix with. They entered the undercabin through the secret seabed, like you do, entrance, and congregated in the entry hall. The purpose of this meeting is basically a peacekeeping treaty. Captains agree on territory they and their crew own, and in return, the 7 pirate crews will protect one another from foreign attacks. Very unpirate-like, I know, but it has kept islands like my own safe for many, many years. Naturally, the meeting gives birth to boasting among crews, showing off about what treasures they've amassed to assert their dominance. The 2 most fearsome captains are named Yella and Raid, and these 2 are important to the story. Some say they're related, but it's just rumour. I had heard these 2, always impressed with their rare artefacts from across the land, and this year was no different. Gathered around the spruce table's right there, each took turns one-upping another until they were both down to their last crate. When the lid was removed, green smoke wafted out along with the smell of freshly mown grass. I'm descriptive, aren't I? I'd heard the legends, but it was right there before my eyes. The Dazuku, an emerald boulder the size of my head. You can see where this is going, can't you? Yella's crew were euphoric. They assumed they'd outshone Raid's crew, but with this ancient treasure, but Raid's smile did not fade. Such a coincidence I would have thought impossible, he said, as he removed the lid from his own crate. The Ghana pearl, a diamond mass just as brilliant as the Dazuku. I'm really original, I know. Suddenly the undercabin shook violently and the torches went out. I'm probably going to change this bit, actually. All that could be seen were the 2 gems glowing in the dark. Fools, I heard someone say. Rapid bursts of metal on flesh sounded, and then there was silence once more. They were all dead. I then watched as the 2 captains were dragged off into the darkness, their treasures still grasped in their cold fingers. I only found one thing in the wreckage, a map. So the map is the map that I showed you. So there's a bit of story for you. So yeah, that's all that's really to show here, and I'm going to show you the second island now. So here is the second island, and can I just start by saying that I haven't made tons of progress on this map because, like I've said, it is just a side project, so, you know, I can't make massive cities in like 2 days or anything. I know I've been doing this for like ages now, and it might seem that I haven't made too much progress, but slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. So this isn't actually completed by any means. There's still quite a lot missing, but I'll try and explain the general gist and my plans for it. So you're going to end up here, and it's not here yet, but there's going to be a shack with some more information, and then you're going to find this. So this is supposed to be like a spirit, a earth spirit or something like that. And you're going to have to do some little things around the island, and then eventually down here, because this is going to be actually locked, there's going to be a door here that's going to unlock. So let's imagine this is locked here, then there's like some fancy piston door or explosion or something, and that opens up, and then we get to the this, and this is basically a tomb. Now I'm gonna have to explain this once I get down actually. So basically what you're doing here is you're looking for that what did I call it, the emerald thing. Basically you're going to be looking for a block of emerald. Let me get a block of emerald. We're going to be looking for a block of emerald and the block of diamond. So those are the two things we're looking for in this map. So this is where you're going to get this from, and there's going to be somewhere else where you get the diamond one from. Now once you've got the emerald block, you're going to there's going to be a different island somewhere else where you're going to place the emerald block, and you're going to gain access to a dungeon where you're going to do puzzles and everything. So this is just kind of like warming up to it. So this isn't actually a dungeon, this is just a it's like there's basically going to be one step here, and then there's going to be a little mini boss, and then that's going to lead to the next dungeon, which I'll explain to you a little bit in a minute, but I haven't actually started that yet. So like I said, this is by no means complete. This is just me messing around with how it should look, but I'll try and explain how this is going to actually work here. So in maps, you're going to tend to see fighting. You'll often see fighting in maps, and that's not going to be in my map, but I want to sort of make something clear. Because this is a puzzle map, I thought it would be a little bit cheap to just you know, throw in fighting, because that doesn't really stay true to the map. It sort of is, it might be challenging, but it's kind of like artificial challenging. So what I want to do here is I want to mix them two. I want to mix the fighting with a puzzle, if that makes any sense to you. So the idea here I have is there are 8 holes, there might be 10, I don't know. It's not finished or anything. So there are 8 holes, and from each hole there's going to be a zombie that spawns, okay? Or a skeleton. No, I think it will be a zombies, yeah. Now the goal here isn't necessarily to kill the zombies. Well, actually, wait, is it? No, it's not. Yes it is. Okay, so it's to kill the zombies, but each zombie is going to have a percentage of a chance to drop a certain item, okay? So the idea is to amass a item, like there's going to be some shoes, some pants, some chest plate and a thingy, and the idea is to amass all those armor items and equip one of the zombies with it. So if you see over here, there is that says 1.5 health. So what that means is if you are at 3 hearts, you will die here basically. And over here we have 4. So if you have 8 hearts, you will die there. So basically the idea here is I'm going to put a zombie detector at the bottom of this one. That one's a different story. I'll explain that another time. I'm going to put a zombie detector down here. So basically, the zombie needs to survive the fall to be able to be detected. So if you catch my drift here. So if the zombie is in full armor, and only if he's in full armor, then he will survive this fall and trigger some redstone with the zombie detector. But if he's not fully decked out, then he'll die at the bottom, okay? So that's the idea I have here, and then afterwards there'll be a little boss fight. Well, not a boss fight, a mini boss fight. And yeah, that's sort of all I really have to explain here, because like I said, it's obviously not there yet, but that's just the idea, because I want to like I said, I wanted to make it interesting and not just have it like fight 50 zombies and yada yada yada. I want to make it interesting, and yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is the Bircheriss battle fight. So I've showed that like a month ago or something, and yeah, so I'm going to show you how it works and go over Might not be able to go for everything, but I'll try to. So click this button to go to her, and here we are. So this was the this isn't finished version. This was the whatever it's called. So first, I'm going to go over the squiggly arm things you might have seen, because I think people are quite interested in that. So basically, all that uses is a MC edit filter called Framination or Franimation, which basically takes a snapshot of a structure like that. Then if you basically make each frame, then it will animate it for you with sand entities and stuff. So that's very cool. So that's just how the squiggly things work, and the spawners are just there. And yeah, so what can I start with to explain it? So let's go in here first. Ooh. You might get some lag because I am recording. Let's go through the whole. Okay. Oh yes, that's some definite lag. Let's see. Video settings. I don't know if I can. Can I change options? Video settings. If we turn that off, maybe that'll make it do better. Or not. Oh well. Yes. So that's a little bit messed up. Yeah, I'll have to look it back into it. So let's see. What can I start with? So okay, I'm going to start with the hearts, I think. So the hearts basically work with villagers. So there's invisible villagers there. Can we see them? Yeah, you can see there's entities there. So there's some invisible villagers here. So if you hit them, basically what happens is back here. So let's bring a hole here. There we go. Back here, what we have is some. Which one is it? I haven't been here for a while. I think it's over here. So over here, we have test for @player score Birch Heart 1 minimum. So basically, every time you kill one of those villagers, you're scoring one of these teams. Is that a team? I don't think it's a team. Basically, your score increases by 1 every time you kill a villager. So once you've killed all 20 villagers in each heart pocket thing, the next heart will activate. But that's not the only thing that activates. Something else that I'm going to mention now is the potions that you might have seen. So on each of the hills, there are some potions. So this one spawns fire potions, I think, and has the cactus trap as well. So that spawns every 30 seconds, and they despawn after 5 seconds, I think. There you go. Okay, so we've got the fire potion, I think. There we go. So root syrup, got a bit of interesting information on there as well. So I'll try and explain. Basically, you're supposed to go to. Each one has a trap, and each one seems more difficult. So the cactus one is the second most difficult, I think. The fire one is the most difficult because you literally die. You will die in seconds. And this is the easiest one. This one doesn't have any traps. It just has mobs that spawn from these little pods here. So the potions, what does that potion do? I think that's a regeneration potion. So the regeneration, you're supposed to go to this one first, and the regeneration potion basically helps you survive the cactus one. And the cactus one gives you the fire potion, which will allow you to survive this one. And the fire potion, the fire hill, gives you a jump boost potion. Now the jump boost potion only actually, I'll show you actually. So this jump boost potion should only take me to this level. Let me see. Okay. There we go. I probably need to fix that actually. But that takes us to this level. So once you've killed all the villagers, like I said, you'd be taken to the second heart. And basically what changes is not only does the heart, the health indicator change, but I had to do something kind of complicated. Well, it's not really that complicated, but it took me a while to figure out. Uses the spawner cart. So basically, if you are on the first this level, you are going to be given the jump boost, this jump boost potion, which is called a. Can I move it there? Let's see. Immature gum wine. This gum wine isn't ready and won't allow you to jump very high. Act fast, runs out nearly instantly. Okay. But once you've actually gone past that, you're going to be given this one's going to deactivate and stop spawning those that particular jump potion, and you're going to be taking the second stage, and in its place you're going to get a different jump boost potion, which will take you to the second heart, and then after you've done that round you can go to the third heart, and etc. Now each level of the village, and I haven't actually implemented this yet, I'm going to do that eventually. Each level the villagers are going to, I'm going to add some thorns, I'm going to give the villagers armour, obviously it's not going to display, but I'm going to give them armour that's going to have thorns on it, and that's basically going to give you a chance of getting hurt, so it'll get a bit more danger with each heart that increases. So the bottom one won't have any, the middle one might have a few, and the top one will have tons of them, and yeah. So is there anything else to go over here? Well, obviously there's other stuff to go over here, but oh yeah, something down here. I haven't implemented this either, but this will basically what was this? What is it that this does? I'm sure there was like some sort of shop system or something. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember, but yeah. Now I've sort of skimmed through all this. There's quite a lot to explain. Well, there's not actually that much. It's quite simple, to be honest, but it did take me quite a long time to do all this, and yeah. So there's also some speech things, but I haven't quite figured that out just yet. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more, feel free to leave a rating, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Give me your feedback on the adventure map time and stuff featured in it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.